Hello children, let's see today how we can make a Ganesha or Lord Ganapati using triangles and rectangles. We will make use of different types of triangles and different sizes of rectangles and create the form of Lord Ganesha, that is Ganapati. In my earlier video, I have talked about Lord Ganesha, and you may please refer to that video wherein we made the Ganesha using circles and ovals. So today let us make a Ganesha using triangles and rectangles. So to begin with, I just pinch the paper on all the sides and I mark those points. Then I divide the paper into four different quadrants. And then divide it further into parts. And then the lower half. Pinch the paper only on the sides. Do not fold the whole paper. And then on the right side, followed by the left side. Now, after doing this, try to straighten out the paper as much as you can. And then, starting with this central point, central intersection, we can make with a free hand a triangle. Now this triangle is an inverted triangle. That means the base of the triangle points upwards. Then we may make use of this side and add one more triangle using the pencil, rubbing it several times and trying to create a nice looking triangle. Repeat the same on the left side. Now consider this distance and accordingly place a point here and then draw a kind of an imaginary line parallel to this line and starting from this point. Of course, it's not going to come very accurate or not 100%, but we can get a fairly good likeness of this triangle with this triangle. Same way, from here, if you consider an imaginary line which is parallel to this line or parallel to the top edge of the paper, and I add this line and complete a triangle. So we have three triangles now which form the head of the deity and the ear flaps of the elephant-headed god. Now, I begin by making a trapezium. Trapezium means a triangle with a cut-off top. And I make one large trapezium. And measure visually this distance and add a dot here so that if I draw an imaginary line, it will be almost parallel to this line. Once convinced, just join these 2 points and join the base of the trapezium. So now this becomes the trapezium. This is the trapezium. A trapezium is a triangle with a cut-off top. See, if I produce these two lines, it will form a triangle. So I have tried to extract an isosceles triangle. I've tried to extract a trapezium out of that triangle. Now I add a rectangle. See, this forms a rectangle. The top of the trapezium along with these three lines will form a rectangle, and I draw yet another rectangle pointing towards the right side. Yes, you have rightly guessed that this forms the trunk of the Ganesha. Then I want to show the Ganesha seated. So I join this point to a point somewhere here and visually measure this distance and draw yet another line on the left side and complete a rectangle. So triangles, rectangles, triangles, rectangles, and we continue that way. Now, much in the same way, I produce an imaginary line and then make a triangle equivalent to this triangle. But this time I keep it horizontal. A horizontal triangle will make for two legs. One leg kept upright and the other leg on the floor. I add two tiny rectangles to show the feet, and one more rectangle to indicate the Ashirvad or the blessings. Another rectangle will form the hand that holds the modaka or the sweet ball, which I indicate with a triangle again. So in this way I have completed the Ganesha with the help of only triangles and rectangles. I draw two more triangles which form the eyes of the Ganesh, and there has to be a matching mouse. So I add a small rectangle followed by a nice looking triangle. So rectangles, triangles, and this will be the tail. So in this way I have made a nice looking Ganesha using only triangles and rectangles. Let us now make use of a good black sketch pen. But now we are free to use the ruler. So we will start using the ruler to draw or finalize the lines in this manner. Remember, the sketch pen must be a fresh one. That means it must give you a flow of black ink. If the sketch pen is old and dried, your drawing will look very shabby with broken lines. So keep a set of a few sketch pens ready at hand so that you never fall short of them if one dries. In the market, I think you get a set of 10 black sketch pens, only black ones. This way, I think they look similar. And you can keep it ready for you and continue drawing these lines till the entire Ganesha has been done. Now remember, while using the sketch pens, we will use the sketch pen only over the lines which matter. That means only those which will describe the Ganesha. But those lines which we have drawn with the pencil and with the ruler will be totally ignored. So this way you continue and complete the work with the sketch pen. So in this way, the outlines in sketch pen are ready. Now, the god is said to have tusks which are 2 in number, one complete and the other tusk broken. So here again I make use of a triangle and a rectangle. Now I allow this ink to completely dry. Unless it is dried, do not rub anything. Give some time, have some patience, allow it to completely dry, and only then I will start rubbing these unwanted pencil lines. These lines which I had drawn to break up the papers into different blocks. So I continue using the eraser and rub out all the unwanted pencil lines drawn with the ruler. Now to color this Ganesha, we will make use of sketch pens. And it's a good idea to keep a set of minimum 24 sketch pens ready with you, so that you can make your drawing very colorful. So here I go, making use of the orange, and I add the strokes of the sketch pen once in quick succession in a slanting way, and then going over it again. Now this is called as hatching and cross hatching. So I will do hatching. This is called hatching and this is called cross hatching. So I'll make or repeat the hatching and cross hatching several times all over till the entire target area is covered up with sketch pen ink. So in this process you will get a very beautiful meshwork or a jali. You'll get a lovely meshwork of sketch pen strokes, and I will choose one color in each segment. I repeat the same on the right side, hatching. Short strokes given in quick succession and almost parallel to one another are called as hatched strokes or hatching. And when you go over it, it is called cross hatching. So I make use of cross hatching and hatching and cover the areas required. So in this way I have completed the ear flaps of the elephant headed god, and then I move over to any color I like. I like to use pink, so I'll make use of pink, do the hatching, then the cross hatching, once again cross hatching, the same way here, and here. I choose the color red for the head, and I repeat the process of hatching, cross hatching all over on the face, leaving the eyes untouched. So since we are making a very colorful looking Ganapati, choice is yours. You can choose whichever color you want and color the segments accordingly. But you can make use of this process of hatching and cross hatching effectively. So I've chosen different colors, sometimes repeating them in logical places and sometimes using totally new colors. Say for example, now I've used violet for the torso and the belly, and I continue doing hatching, cross hatching all over. So I keep adding these strokes one after the other and complete the entire Ganesha, which looks very colorful now. We'll add another color here, and just to make the mouse a matching mouse, I will make use of the red which I have used here, and the orange for the ear. So in this way I have made a very beautiful colorful Ganesha using only triangles and rectangles and coloring them with the sketch pen. Thank you very much for watching this video.